So you want me and Witness to commentate? I mean, of course, with you, deafened.
If you and Witness are ready, then yeah, you can commentate, and I'll go on Devon.
Okay,
All
that's
right, let me get out my game here.
okay. That's up to Witness or whoever Witness is ready.
I'll go on mute, and you guys can commentate, and please tell the chat get the guys in here.
All right, let me put in. You can do your announcement. I gotta pull the game up.
Okay.
All right, my game's up. And let me get this recorded, actually.
Derek Carr, under center. Actually, it was David Carr, not Derek Carr. He had 2 cars. He never had a truck, but he had 2 cars.
Oh, that's why he doesn't get food stamps.
I guess not. But he has incompletions, not food stamps. Let's see.
So this is the second round of the playoffs. We got the Bengals up against the Lions.
It's actually technically the 3rd round, but Gronkowski, just like from the flat, it could be from flats, it could be from tight end. Even though like he's actually old as hell by now, he can still move. Like even though he's 80 speed, he still runs like he's at least 84.
Bengals coming out in their big heavy set with a lot of tight ends.
Yeah, Stein's favorite play. Like somehow he's always open, he's always catching. Like he could have any catch and he's still gonna catch it.
He is strong formation with a heavy set there a lot. That does a lot of tight end routes that work very well for him. Got nowhere to go.
Oh, he got picked off. I'm surprised about that because, I mean, it looked like a very catchable ball. I mean, it was semi-contested, but it was pretty catchable. Like, one thing that's been going on for Nemesis during this playoffs is, like, his AI, like his CPU, like, they've been balling out. Like, Sign is going to need that. Well, Nemesis is going to need that and a whole bunch more if he's going to pull off this upset.
The defense is going to have to stay stern if they're going to be able to stop Sign and keep him from doing what he does most times, and that's running away with these games.
Absolutely. And it looks like Nemesis is going to be running a little clock.
I would do everything I can to keep the Bengals without the ball right now. I do not want the Bengals to have the ball if I'm in Nemesis shoes.
I think it's a little early, though.
Never in the playoffs. Good catch.
Yeah, good catch, good catch.
Nice
but the only
nice
thing
throw.
is, like, if you do that and, I mean, you don't get anything anyways, you're not really helping anything.
Yep, you can screw yourself out of points. Absolutely. But that's the risk you take when you're trying to keep an offense off the field.
That is true, that is true.
The Suns offense can score any minute. Eckler with the run, he breaks tackle, doesn't get past the second one down for a game 7.
Yeah, I don't like this hurry up right here. I mean, you can pull up a few runs on the side, but...
Eckler, again.
Yeah, he's doing it again. It's just, I think at some point he needs to end this no huddle, like Sign's going to make him pay.
Because Eckler, again, might get fumble, no fumble, but big hit.
I mean, I think he will, though, like, the longer he keeps on doing this.
I think he play actions here if he's smart and runs it out to tight end outpost.
Well, he is getting out that run set.
Look for Smith here. Nope, he tosses it out to Eckler. Eckler still doesn't fumble. 4th run in a row.
Yeah, like, when you keep on when you keep on running every play, like, those numbers, like, they begin to work against you. Like, you can talk about control the clock and this and that, but those numbers, like, they eventually go against you.
Well, let's see if he can make this conversion. This will be big if he doesn't make it. He makes the conversion and then some.
And then even more!
Now
he
gets away. Iroka catches him barely.
Yeah, just barely. But it looks like he had the angle, though.
I think Nemesis came to play in this game. Let's see if he can keep up the momentum.
I think so, too. But like I said, I think he has to calm his nerves a little bit. Like, just not run every single play.
He's scared, but he's sticking to his guns, so to speak. He's been running a lot this season.
That is true. It's just like when you get closer to the end zone, like you have less room to work with. See, I don't like that decision. Like that, there's not enough room for a fucking flea flicker. Like it's just like 20 yards. Like you don't have enough room on the field for a flea flicker. I like that surprise run though.
Drake's tackle gets.
Like, I love that surprise run.
Big hit by Aloka. That's one thing about this team that Zion has. He's got some really big safeties, and those safeties make good plays.
He does. Like I think he has like at least, yeah, he has at least 3 of them. Like maybe even 4. I mean, he plays 2 of them at cornerback. Like those are his outside corners. He had Smith like wide open, but he took the underneath flats, which he's kind of lucky it wasn't picked off. But yeah, he had wide open Smith in the end zone.
Second and go here.
And once again, Nemesis with yet another run. I mean, I like the strategy, but you can't do it every play against Sign. Like, especially as you get closer and closer to the end zone.
That should have been an interception. Sign played that well.
But I think he is making the right decision here. I mean, I say I would kick the field goal. I'd probably go for a touchdown. But taking the 3 here is the right decision.
I would go for a touchdown here. Sign's offense is too potent. If you don't go for a touchdown there, you miss out, in my opinion. And Sign's going to come back and score anyways. His offense is just too potent.
I mean, I think so from, like, the second score on, but, like, I think you just need, like, that first one.
No penalty touchback. He got lucky on that one.
Yeah, it was kind of close, but I think it did stay in bounds, like, until the very end of the end zone. Or the very end of the field.
That's the Sign's favorite play right here. This is one he runs all the time. He's going to throw to Johnson. No, he goes to the running back instead. Normally, that's a Johnson throw every time.
Well, I mean, it looked like he had Bernard, though. Like, that is one thing about Carr. I mean, he's not... He's good, but he does miss some throws. Now, Peters, like, he stepped up big time for Nemesis in this playoff series. Like, he's a name to look out for Nemesis. I mean, he's a struggle on that, but I think literally one time, if Lane Johnson drops that, Marcus Peters is going to pick that.
Johnson has been a menace for the Bengals over the past few seasons, so he's just good for offensive linemen catching the ball.
He is.
There's Gronkowski. Look at that play.
But like I said, I think Lane Johnson, like, he just has to drop it one time, and Marcus Peters is going to pick it off.
Peters is a good corner. Let's see if he can do something here and stop.
It's not even just that he's a good corner. Like, he has very high catch as well.
Throwing it to Bernard.
Like, Peters, like, he's one of those weird corners, like, I made him like 94 speed initially, and I gave him like solid all around, but like everyone kept on crying for him to have all this high catch and high strength. So
and Sign just doing what Sign does best, moving down the field, finding his open receivers, and just being a beast on offense.
Yeah.
Sign has a chance for his 9th Super Bowl in this league.
I mean, I love Sign, but I hope it doesn't happen this year. Like, at least
I hope not either. He's got too many. Nice little play.
Now, people don't know this about Sign, but if you keep on playing pass defense like that, like Sign, he will take it every time.
Throws it up, gets Gronkowski, high point pass.
Yeah, that's just textbook Sign right there.
This whole game has been textbook Sign. Fakes the reverse on the play, runs that, gets Drake gets touchdown. I'm challenging that.
Yeah, I would challenge it too. I mean, it'd be pointless, but I don't think he actually got it.
I don't think he got it either, but
Not worth the challenge.
Nemesis isn't doing it.
I mean, especially with Madden, like, they don't really even follow, like, true logic. So then he'll just lose a challenge, even though he still didn't get it either way.
Got to kick off Sanders. The return. Sanders is dangerous.
He is dangerous.
Oh, he pulls the truck stick too early. Cost him a lot of yards there.
I think he'll get about the same amount of yards either way. I mean, he had something, but then it just closed up quickly. You know, if I'm Nemesis, though, I would take a deep shot, because like I mentioned, like, he uses all these really tall safeties. It's not even just that they're, I mean, of course it would be a little slow, like, being that tall, but they also have pretty low awareness. So if I'm Nemesis, I'm going to take a few deep shots, like, especially since I've established the run this well.
Let's see if Nemesis can do something here, get a score. He throws it at Eckler, breaks tackle, but gets smashed again by McDougal.
Yeah, still the same approach. And like
I
do
been leaning on that run all season long, and then he's got some wins. That's what's got him to this point. Garoppolo under center.
See,
Eckler going nowhere.
See the sign, he's gonna go for that. He's gonna go for that strip every time. And it's like a little cat and mouse. Now I wouldn't personally trust if I was Nemesis. But either way, second down, 2nd and 9. And so I'll probably be a little dive up the middle. Like, knowing Nemesis, like a whole bunch of nothing for just a run up the middle. And a run up the middle.
Again, he's staying.
I hate that I was right, though.
The run.
I really hate that I was right. I was really just making a joke and then ended up being right. Third and 6. Like, huge play right here.
Oh, he actually hits Eckler. Eckler goes out of bounds, gets the first down, and then some.
You know, like, a running back like Eckler can catch that. I mean, I think that's a little underrated. Like you saw with Gurley earlier in this Cockerham challenges. Like, just being able to catch it, like Eckler just did, is pretty critical. Like, even if he doesn't look great, just being able to actually catch it, like, have a little speed, catch it, pick up the first down.
And by the way, John says, what's the rush? The draft hasn't even started yet.
I will decline comment.
Getting it done is all that matters. That's all that matters.
It's just ultimately like when you just drag things out and just say, oh, it can happen this day, it can happen that day, then life is going to happen, then it can't happen for that day when you could play this day. Like, that's the only issue with it. Like, you never know what life is going to throw at you. Like, you just assume that you're going to have the biggest window later on, and then you actually don't.
Garoppolo back under center. Nemesis has control of the ball right now. He's driving. Hands off to Eckler. Eckler breaks the tackle, but then he's dragged forward, making this a manageable fourth down. Will he go for the 3 or will he go for it?
He's going for it. I promise he's going for it. The only thing is, if he is running right here, I do not like it. Like Sign will
I'm
stuff the
taking a
shit
field goal
out.
here.
Like Sign will stuff the shit out of it if he tries to run right here.
Way side's defense set up. I'm going to a streak on Sanders over here. He's got no over top safety help. The safety's put in the flat.
If it was me, I'm going play action.
I would streak Sanders so hard right here.
I don't know if I would do
change
that
it.
play action. I mean, I just do like a textbook play action. And is he gonna get it? Yeah,
He does not get it. He does not get it. I think Nemesis challenges here.
He can't challenge it. He can't challenge it.
No, he cannot. He cannot. You are
You're
a trash
trashy
shoe clock
player.
player.
You suck. You get what you deserve. Oh man.
Oh boy, Shine is pissed at this game style that Nemesis is playing. But I don't blame them for this. I mean, you can't let Sign have the ball in offense. And this is playoffs. This isn't ranked. This isn't a fucking scrum.
Like, what happened right there, like, that has nothing to do with Sign. Like, that was a terrible decision to run it right there. Like, he saw where Sign had all those guys lined up. And it wasn't, like, just 1 yard. Like, he needed 3 yards. And when you need 3 yards, you have 8, 9 guys in the box. You got a guy using right there. You're not going to get that. Like, he can't blame Sign for anything. And now because of that, like, he's giving Sign an opportunity to get another touchdown. But the one good thing for Nemesis is, like, Sign, he's not going to settle for a field goal, so... if he doesn't actually get in the end zone, nothing's gonna come from it.
He had Bernard. He threw it away. He had Bernard real quick, but he didn't take the shot.
I think what Sign saw was, like, Nemesis, like, he was in a weird zone right there, so, I mean, it looked open, but it probably wasn't worth risking it. Because, like I said, he was in some kind of very, very weird zone right there. Like, because he does bring in those weird zones sometimes.
He does.
And, I mean, it wasn't a zone there, but it was some kind of blitz. Like, Nemesis, he does not use cover 2 man every play. Like, he actually really does mix it up, like, for better or worse. Although, truthfully, I think most of the time it's for worse.
Again, he had Bernard, and he waits too late to throw the ball, thrown out of bounds, 2nd and 10.
Well, again, it's because Nemesis, he was in some kind of weird zone. Like, maybe that one was a zone blitz. Like, his guys, like, actually got a pretty good bump, so his guys just weren't open at all initially.
Gronkowski, watch him go. Nope, he don't. Yeah, he went to Gronkowski. I thought he was going to run it with Carr for a second.
He was going to, but, I mean, he took it away. Now we have another pause. This is crazy. Like, I mean, to be honest, Nemesis has played a solid game, but if he keeps on getting angry, he's going to lose, like, no matter what. Like, you can't beat yourself against Sign. Like, you got to make it harder for Sign. I mean, if you just get mad, you already lost. But I love the decision right here to call a timeout from Nemesis. Like, that was smart.
Get a play off, get a touchdown at the end of the quarter, or the end of the half. Smart play, smart call. Try to get a stop here. 4th and 1's going to be tough. Watch Y. Y probably going to come open here, or Johnson.
Yeah, definitely Johnson.
He was fully ran commit on that one.
I actually don't think he used commit. It's just, it was that defense. I mean, he essentially did, but he didn't actually call a run commit. Like, it was just more of a formation commit. But
that's unfortunate for Nemesis, and I got a feeling we're going to see a touchdown here. Oh, he died. 3 seconds left. I'm going for a touchdown here, not a field goal.
Yeah, that's what Sign's doing. He's going for a touchdown. He's probably going to Bernard right here. Like Bernard, no doubt.
Nicholas, he's got Nicholas.
And he has nothing. What a stop by the Detroit Lions. What
That's
a
a great
stop.
stop. That helps out a lot. Unfortunately, Bengals get the ball here. Or no, Lions get the ball. I
Yeah,
thought Bengals
Lions
got it
get the
first.
ball. It's just, I think it was just so painfully obvious that he was going to try to go to Bernard, and because it was so obvious, he can just stop it. And then Nemesis, he just luckily avoids a fumble. But we have a very, very legitimate game here. Like, if Nemesis can just control his emotions, keep the same style, other than maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the red zone, he has potential to pull off this upset. Like, he just has to really control his emotions. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I like that he took a deep shot. Like, I think he does need to take some because, I mean, Sign, he has those huge safeties who don't have very good awareness at cornerback.
I still think he needs to run this ball and continue his strategy because that's been keeping that defense on their toes and then play action for a long ball. He's getting away from what he does here. He's been winning with that run game all season long.
Yeah, he has to throw this away right here. Like, there's no sense of risking anything. Like, only something bad can happen.
He's got that one.
Only something
three
bad
damn
can
times.
Only something bad can happen. Like, he has to just throw it away. Like, he's gonna get a sack or a pick.
That should have been a pick.
Yeah,
he had that one 3 fucking times on that play and still yet to make it.
I mean, I do like where he threw it though. I mean, he should have thrown it away, but I mean, he threw it at a place where it'd be very, very difficult to pick it. So I guess it didn't overly matter. But still not very, very smart at all. And that was almost picked again.
Dang it.
But you know, I will not be surprised if Nemesis does a fake run right here, because like he has done it a few times. Like he's actually really punting it.
Yeah, he needed to punt it there.
I
That would have been terrible.
I agree, but he has brought it out against me a few times. So even though we didn't see it right there, we may see it later in the game. Like that's something to look out for. And just another fullback dive from Sign. I mean, Sign, he will get more run happy than people realize. I mean, people know him for those crossers and the flats, and especially the flats, and for Johnson. But he will take a whole bunch of dives and fullback dives if he has to. But suddenly, though, we are at 3rd and 14. Like, this is a very critical drive for the Bengals. Especially for Nemesis as well. And somehow Gronkowski, he drops it. And Sign is actually playing the ball for once. Which I largely agree with. And I don't know if we still have Nemesis or not. If we still have Witness or not.
I mean, that's a good defense by Nemesis there.
Yeah, that was a very, very good defense. But I will say, though, I do think...
dangerous. Sanders is dangerous. He does it. Oh, I would have went for it. I would have went for the truck stick and tried to make more yards instead of...
I think that would have been a mistake. Like, punt return was just so difficult. But so that... I just think he caught a big break.
Wide open. The Bengals defense is reeling right now.
Yeah, like, that's the one valuable thing about players like Eckler. Like, you just never truly appreciate, like, the good catch they got, like, until you don't have it anymore. Like, until you start dropping all those passes and just being able to run like that.
Face mask.
Being able to pick up face mask like that.
This is big.
Yeah, this is very big.
He had Nemesis taking that field goal earlier. It would have been 7-6 right now, and he would have been able to take the lead right here, whether it be 13 or 9-7. I still think he should have went for that field goal earlier in the game. That field goal may come back bite him in the ass.
Wait, you say you think that he should have taken the touchdown?
No, earlier in the game when he went for it on fourth, when he could have had the field goal, he didn't take a field goal. He went for the touchdown and
Oh
missed.
yeah,
That field goal is gonna come back to bite him in the ass because it would be 7-6 right now, and a field goal here puts him in the lead. A touchdown here gives them surmountable lead to allow Bengals must get a touchdown to do something. So
And we got another face mask too.
another face mask on Brooks, the middle linebacker. That's the second one on him in this drive.
You know what? I think that getting a face mask, I think it actually helps Sign more than you realize though, because that allows him to get into that goal line defense that he's using right now. I mean,
Right.
I know it sounds crazy, but because now Sign can get into that goal line defense, he'd actually may be able to stop him compared to if Nemesis just hurried up.
See, me personally, I don't like the red zones that Suns running there. I would do a yellow with a red instead of two reds. I just think that yellow gives it a little bit more depth to handle those deeper cross routes or post routes that Sign likes to run with the tight ends.
I understand, but
Or I mean, Nemesis likes to
it
run.
works. It works either way. Like I think it works pretty good for Sign. Like he's just so good in that goal line defense. Like even if it doesn't look great, like he just does so good with it. So it may have actually unintentionally helped Nemesis. Unintentionally helped Sign that he got the face mask.
See what happens here. He's looking
Like
for
you
Eckler.
see,
He
no
wants
one
Eckler. He's
is
not getting
open
him.
here.
He wants Eckler bad, but he's not getting him. McDougal coming in on the blitz, not getting him.
Oh, he had Braid.
He's
Well, he
looking,
had.
well, he had break twice.
Oh, but he had it for yards, and he fumbles it, and Collins has it.
Fumble! J.B. Collins with the recovery. Oh my goodness, what a big turn of events. Nemesis is going to eat himself up for that one.
Yeah, see, that is what I was just saying right there. Like, just being able to get inside that goal line defense, that just cost Nemesis a fumble. Like, that just made him fumble alone. Like, he had nowhere to throw to, and that made him hold onto the ball forever, and he never slid
He should
down.
have
He
slid.
fumbled.
He should have slid, and he would have had another shot, but he didn't slide.
Yeah, but it happened to begin with, like, just because he got that face mask.
And that's why the Panthers traded Garoppolo, because Garoppolo just puts the ball on the field too many times when he's running the ball.
Yeah, he's not that fast either.
He's got Bernard. This game you can count this game over now.
I would not yet. I mean, I understand why you want to. It's just like Sign, he's just so aggressive as a player, and I mean, while it usually helps him tremendously, it could eventually bite him in the ass. Like, it could eventually bite him in the ass and make him lose even when he should be winning.
It could. It's just going to be really difficult at this point.
I think you're kind of blowing that out of proportion. I mean, it's only 7-3. Like, even if he he got a fumble, but it's out of bounds. But even if he does get a touchdown, it's still a very legitimate game. I mean, you gotta consider this also. Like, who is the king of onside kicks? You gotta think about that.
Oh, I think the passer against Derek Wolf. Oh no, that's gonna hurt even more.
Yeah, that is definitely gonna hurt. But
I just
that
personally
is
think
something
this
you
game
gotta
is
think
already
about.
over. That fumble kind of sealed the deal
I
with the
don't
signs
think
of
so.
ability.
I mean, most guys, I would say so, but I mean, this is the king of onside kicks. I mean, I don't think he's gonna be safe even if he gets like a 2-touchdown lead. It's just like, I mean, if I was Nemesis right here, if I had his God-given onside kick abilities, I would purposely not score until I got the fourth quarter, so then that way I can get the onside kick.
What a play! What a play!
Yeah, what a play.
At 14-3, that
Oh, no, he's going
probably gonna
for it.
steal it unless a meltdown by
He's going
Sign
for it,
happens.
though.
12-point game. Nicholas.
No good. No, I think that was good, but he can't challenge it regardless. So I think that was good. I mean, it was close. But, I mean, I don't actually like that decision. I mean, I understand it, but now, because of that decision, Like Nemesis, he just needs a field goal, a touchdown, and a 2-point conversion, and he can actually get the lead and win.
I mean, he just needs, well, for a win, yeah, 2-point conversion. You just need a field goal, onside kick, and 2-point conversion. Touchdown. Yeah. Now win it 14-13. Or no, 15-13, I think. I don't know.
And now we're right back into this no huddle run. And it would be 14-13.
Yeah.
Cause I just double checked it. But either way, though, let's see what happens.
Echo drops the pass.
Yeah, but that one was extremely contested, though. Like, there's literally two Bengals defenders right there.
I mean, if he doesn't score here and he turns over on downs or whatever and Sign scores, the game is over essentially.
Yeah, it probably would be over if he doesn't get it right here, and I do not like this play call.
He does not get it. He does not get it. Bengals are in field goal range already. He's going to go for the touchdown. This is going to seal the game. Bengals going to move on.
I mean, it's just really a shame because he played so well defensively. Like, he actually played a very outstanding game defensively.
He breaks it.
Until right now.
He's going to get to the 2-yard line or 3-yard line. That's GG's.
Play game. You cannot even shine in my shoes in Madden. Not TE sheet. Show me more.
If the shit talk is taking place.
Well, I mean, I understand it, though. Because, like I said, he was playing a very, very good game defensively, but his offense has just been awful.
And there's Drake with a halfback toss, touchdown. Make it. I would go for 2 here, make 21-3, but he's going to kick a 1.
I think he's making the right decision, just kicking it. I mean, I know why you're saying that, but you need to just
I always do it. I hate having a 20-point or almost 7-point score, you know?
Yeah. But either way, though, like, if Nemesis continues this, like, he has no one to blame but himself. Like, I mean, like I said, I like when he was running some, but he just stayed, like, too conservative, too predictable, never even actually tried to benefit off of the run. Like, the real key to actually running that much is the ability to play action, and when you're not even using the play action off all that running, it just gets too predictable, and it eventually starts to be your downfall.
Alright, that's a missed pass.
I mean, that kind of looked like a little pass interference. I mean, I'm glad it didn't get called, but that kind of did look like a rare pass interference from the AI. But either way, though, second down. But, I mean, if you give a touchdown, like, right here, I mean, I think you still have a chance. I mean, if he gets it really, really quickly, I think you have a chance. Like, a very slim one, but still a chance. Like, given his ability to recover onside kicks.
Garoppolo in the center. Motion, Devlin.
And it's picked off by Dunlap. GG. It's over. I mean, I don't know if he's going to say GG. Yeah, he's not going to say GG. But that is GG. Like, there's no way Sign's going to choke and lose this now, like at all. Like, Nemesis, he can have 2 onside kicks, he can have 3, he can have 4, he can have 5, he can have 6. It's too late. Like, this game is over. Like, unless he throws a pick 6 right here. And that got closer than it should have been. But third down. And if Sign doesn't get this, he actually should kick the field goal. I mean, I don't know if he will, but he actually should.
He should just keep going.
Nah, I think he needs to just go ahead and kick the 3 if he doesn't get. I mean, he's not doing it. But like that three, it would. I mean, it was just already completely sealed. Like it was just sealed, like entirely. But he
And
did
Nicholas
it.
gets his touchdown doing exactly what it says that he should do.
I still think it was kind of risky, but I
And I
understand
would have done
it.
it.
I understand it. All right, well, it's 27-3 for the Bengals. Ain't nothing for Nemesis to play for other than pride.
Yeah, Sanders back there receiving the kick, trying to return it back. Probably gonna get stuffed right here. And he does at the 10-yard line. Nemesis, I'm sorry, if I'm Nemesis, I'm GGing right here.
Yeah, he probably should. It's just like that conservative approach, it can only get you so far, especially when you'll literally never pass at all.
Garoppolo jumping back, he's looking, he's trying to hit Sanders super deep. Goes over to Smith, gets the first down.
what a
Not gonna help
catch.
much.
Yeah.
He's doing this stuff for pride and respect.
Yeah, but that's still a hell of a catch, though. And Eckler's actually wide open.
Eckler's going to be covered by Brooks, and it's going to be a pick. Play by side. Good to user awareness there.
Yeah, like he does do that. Like he just blitzes out that outside linebacker, manually covers. I mean, I think the route, it was just like too simple, too easy to pick off. I mean, I like trying Eckler, but I don't like him right there in that route.
It was just a, it is what it is, and now we're seeing Gronkowski get another catch for a first down. This game's in control by Sign. He's going to take control of this game for the rest of the game. He's going to win this in a very dominant form.
Hopefully it's not going to be a mercy, but I mean, if it's a mercy, at least it's something that Nemesis can be happy about.
That's correct. At least he can be happy he did the best he could.
I mean, well, see though, I mean, if he made a mercy, I mean, he could just lie to himself like, "Hey, I just let Son get all these scores," and not let it get to him mentally. Like, just let him score. Like, that'll take away like the beating of this beatdown. You gotta be able to bounce back. So and sometimes
He hurdles over the
Yeah.
defense, gets a touchdown. Sign goes up 34-3. This game is sealed. Sign sealed and delivered. Sign's headed to the Super Bowl again.
well, assuming there's no upset. I mean, there could be an upset. Probably won't
Sign,
be.
I'll be.
Like, I mean, like, assuming that VLF9 doesn't beat Sign. Which, I mean, given what happened with Riggs, I mean, it's extremely unlikely, but, I mean, it could happen with the way that he plays. I mean, when you're so run heavy like that, and when you know how to actually how to actually balance your attack, I mean, it could be very interesting. Like, I think Sign playing VL, it'd be like the updated version of Nemesis. Like, pretty much what Nemesis should be doing, but like just falling very short of it. Like a little bit too conservative instead of some balance. And that quick pass was horrible.
Well, we'll see what happens, but I know this game is over.
Yeah, this game is definitely over. I really hope though that we don't have another 4th and 4, 4th and 3 dive and it's just stuffed. I mean, it's looking like it's gonna happen, but okay, he's actually passing on this 4th down. I mean, it's too late to do that, but I mean, I guess you gotta learn your lesson somewhere. But either way, though, if I am Nemesis, no matter what, I'm making sure that I get the field goal. Like, even if it does nothing, I'll make sure I get at least 6. And that was a pretty dangerous pass, but a nice completion to Smith. And Williams is wide open, but he gets hit at the very last second and drops it. And that one's almost picked as well. And another run on 3rd down, and another 4th down. And hopefully not. Okay, it's going to be a pass. And turnover on downs. And not a GG.
He should have GG'd by now. He's just going to be respectful and finish the game out.
I agree. I mean, it's really so hard to forget this, but I mean, Nemesis, he played a great. I mean, I actually don't know if I should say great, but he played a he played a very solid half of the game. I mean, it was only like 6-3, like for a lot of this game. Like he was always within strike. But I just think it's just all that frustration. Like when you gotta play yourself mentally, you gotta play fine, you gotta play a few bad breaks. Like that'll happen eventually. Like even when you play good enough defensively to be able to get the win. And that one should have been picked, but it still lines up to Nicholas anyways.
Another catch by Johnson.
You know what? I mean, I know Nemesis is probably gonna be pissed, but I actually like it from Sign because he hasn't played. He hasn't played in forever, and I think these are very valuable reps for Sign. Like even if Nemesis isn't trying his hardest, like these are still very important reps for Sign to be able to get. I mean, either way though, like, no matter what happens here, I still think that this was a very GG. I mean, it just got away from Nemesis, but it's not like he didn't it's not like he didn't put up a fight. Like, he played very, very well on the defensive side of the ball. It's just like his lack of offense just came back to bite him in the ass. And then you can only slow down Sign for so long.
Sign had way too many possessions in this game.
Definitely. Definitely. Not like it matters anyways, ref. I mean, I think Nemesis just wants this game to be over with. Sign wants to get over with. Okay, that was a touchdown, but Sign doesn't care. Nemesis doesn't care. I don't care. Only the refs care.
Also saying, can we go home yet, please?
Yeah, that's what we're saying. But you know what I would do if I was Nemesis right here? I would run back, take the safety, make this a mercy. Take Sign's power away from him. Like, make it a mercy yourself. Okay, I guess he isn't going to do that. I kind of had some doubts, but I thought it seemed like a good idea. And that was Nemesis with a timeout. I'm not sure why. And a quick pass. Where was this all game? Like it's only here with 6 seconds left. Another pass that didn't go in the end zone. And barring a penalty, this would be the last play of the game.
That's a GG for Sign. Another Super Bowl for him.
And Garoppolo is sacked. GG. Yep, signed to the Super Bowl.
And that's me, guy. Have a good game. GG.
No mercy. I am embarrassed playing a player like you that managed to get eliminated. That managed to eliminate a star. GG.